Social shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, just some social shit for everyone, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made this be myself, so hear me. I mean, like, we can pull that clown shit away. This some real shit for you. I'm spazzing right now, so listen, let's go. Yeah. It's in their bones, the thugs in harmony for the love of the money. Then fall victim for the cookie, then turn pussy, it's lonely. You said you hold it down when life get rough, we're here now, so show me. We move them losses to them wins. Heavy pounds, we make it ends meet. Converse with only few who make me feel like I be 10 feet.
Yes, peeps, it is Merseyside derby time. Liverpool versus Everton. We are back again, finally, after this bloody international break, which has been long. It's been long, honestly, man. And with the international breaks, honestly, I keep telling people, I get it. Some people, you fuck with it. And I'm not here to tell you yes or no's, man. I'm just saying that for me, it's kind of bored of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of boring. And the reason why I find it so boring isn't even, obviously, it's to do with the football as well. In a general sense, yeah, there's a few games. I'm not going to lie, of course. There are, like, I enjoyed watching the Netherlands versus Spain and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But in general, man, I can't be asked for this thing, man. Trust. I really can't, man. Like, it's just what happens during the international break is we start having dumb conversations. This is where this person versus this person and that person versus this person. All of a sudden, revisionism comes in. All of a sudden, you know what? You see my man from the past. Yeah, he was shit, really and truly. When you look at his GA, and bruv, we just start doing these dumb conversations. Like, and that's how you know boredom has just kicked in, you know, kind of thing. And like I said, I'm not saying that there isn't good football out there. I'm not saying that there is not good international football games out there. There are quite a few in all quadrants of the world. But it's just not enough for me. I'm sorry. The quality of football for me, in general, is shit. Anyway, international football, shit. Club football, it's shit. It's definitely not better. And I don't really enjoy watching it, to be honest with you. And I think, I don't know what it is. Maybe we've just got too many games. I don't know. But there's something about it where I'm watching the football and I'm just like, even the way it's being commentated is boring. Like, it just feels like we're just dragging on. Like, it's another FIFA match that I'm either watching or playing, you know, kind of thing. And it's just like, oh yes, the same commentator saying the same thing about the same. Oh, bro, it's so boring, bro. It's so boring. So yeah, I just prefer when club football is back. That's where I'm most interested. That's where I get to see the real quality players, because I always feel like with club football, you get, because it's like a mix and mesh, innit? Like international football, bro, you might have one standout player who plays for this bummy country, and then all of a sudden he's just the guy over there. But the rest of the team is just shit. So now we're seeing a couple other guys who are like, oh, he looks okay, when really he doesn't. Put him in a good team, all of a sudden he looks shit. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, man, I just needed the club football to come back. But as I said, Liverpool versus Everton, we are here. Yeah, man. Yeah, Liverpool. Oh man, I will not lie. I'm not really missed watching Liverpool as of recent, man. Had a really crappy month. It was the month of March. If you watch my monthly review, should I say? Yeah, I speak about it obviously there. In terms of, yeah, just Liverpool they just stank in March, man. Knocked out of the Champions League, lost in the Carabao Cup final. Yeah, man, we was poor, man. And we deserved everything we got, by the way. We definitely deserved everything we got. And I just feel like, you know, like the league is like just dragging on now. At this point, I'm about to just hurry up and win it. I'll be honest with you. It's not really that, like, the parade will be the best thing about, you know, Liverpool winning the league. And it's so funny because it's like, I get this sense, it's like, really, this parade is really for the year that we won it in 1920 and we didn't get a parade, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, it sounds weird, right? It sounds weird because we don't win many Premier League titles, but I don't know. There's just something about this one. There's just something about this one that just doesn't really sit right with me. But at the same time, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I just want to pick up the Premier League trophies. We'll take a look at this in 10 years' time. Hopefully in 10 years' time, I forget about this Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'll be like, yeah, we won that one. That was in the middle, or that was one of 6. Do you get that? That's what I want. That's what I want, people. Like, I want that feeling of like, yeah, this was like the first of 6 that we've got in the next 10 years. I don't think it's gonna happen, but that would be so sick when in like say from this point, 2025 to 2035, right? If we're looking at this and we're saying, yeah, no, you know what, Liverpool won 6. You see that first one? Yeah, that one was dead, man. Like, you know what I mean? Liverpool were crap them times, and the league was even shit, and yada yada yada. But you see the next 4 or the next 5 that we, you know what I mean, that we go on to win within that period. Yo, that's when we were really hitting peaks and blah blah blah, man. But listen, man, it is what it is, anyways. Obviously, on the slot, he obviously spoke about Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's funny because all he said was his situation is unfortunately that he is injured. When they asked him about his future and stuff like that, it like I thought he was going to say to or something along these kind of lines anyway. Yeah, I thought he would. Yeah, I didn't really think he was going to delve into this too much, to be honest with you. Like, why would he and why should he? You know, at the end of the day, it's got that whole future this and future that. Listen, man, he ain't here to do with all that. What he's here to do with is the football side of things, and the football side of things is that. So yeah, he didn't really want to touch on that too much. Obviously, Alisson winning the Player of the Month, I think that was inevitable. Again, if you watch my monthly review, you will see he was the only good player that month. There was nobody like it. There was a massive gap between him and then whoever the next person that you want to put there kind of was. So yeah, well deserved from Ali's perspective. I think he spoke a little bit about Chiesa, just saying, it was kind of good that we can rely upon him. And obviously he's battling with Mohamed Salah for the, that position over there on that, on that right-hand side. I don't know if that's 100% true. It'll be jokes if he does start tonight. Don't know who for, maybe someone up front. I don't know like how he would work it. Maybe you put Cody Gakpo up front. I don't know. Let's see what that looks like. But listen, man, it's yeah. I don't know, man. With Chiesa, I don't really know. Like, I don't really have anything to say on Chiesa, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know where to even start. I don't know what this looks like. I don't know how much do you rate him because you ain't really been playing him kind of thing. So I don't know, man. Like, I feel like it's just maybe just a bit of talk as well. This is obviously the injury list from both sides. Obviously, they got Mangala, Calvert-Lewin, McNeil as well. I mean, it's crazy because Everton have been doing all right recently, and without these, especially without, obviously they got better up front, but I know like Calvert-Lewin, whatever. McNeil though, he's the one I look at and think, oh, that's kind of, and obviously Ndiaye as well. Yeah, those two, McNeil and ND, man, yeah, or Ndiaye, whatever his name, however you pronounce it. Kind of interesting that that they haven't got him. Very interesting. Obviously Bradley, I don't know if he's going to be available for this game. I'm sure they said that he's been back in training. He might be back, but I don't know if he'd start this game. Tyler Morton, Gomez, and Trent Alex. It's funny, all the right backs, all the right backs plus Tyler Morton are all injured currently. And yeah, as I said, man, like Everton recently, like obviously, look, they've had 4 draws in a row, right? So there is that, and obviously got the victory against Crystal Palace. But just in a general sense, since what's his name, David Moyes took over, do you know what I mean? Like they just looked a bit more not so shittish. Do you know what I mean? Like they just don't look so crap as they were looking, before. To be honest with you, so yeah, like he's definitely turned that around, for them. Obviously, I know they're currently in 15th place, but I feel like if he was there from the beginning of the season, I don't feel like they would have, what I mean? It's so weird because as soon as he came in, it's like I had this feeling and I knew, yeah, they ain't getting relegated. Like not with him about. Like he ain't letting that shit happen. He ain't been relegated, I don't think, with them. No, they've never been relegated. So I don't think that it was gonna start with David Moyes. Do you know what I mean? If anything, it was gonna stay with Sean Dyche more than anything else. Obviously Liverpool 2 defeats in their last 5 games, which is the last 2 games that we have played. So, yeah, not the greatest. Liverpool have scored 7 goals in the last 5, but we've been awarded the most penalties, obvious. And Salah's got the most goals. Everton have scored 7 in their last 5. They haven't kept a clean sheet in 7 matches, though. And obviously that includes, I'm assuming, our 2-2 draw. I don't know if that was within the last 7 games, but yeah, that we had that, obviously, that 2-2, but they haven't also lost in 6 matches. So again, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't lose that much under David Moyes. I'm sure they've only even lost once from what I can remember. I can't really remember. Obviously, this is the lineup that they predicted that Everton will obviously go with. Can't remember what they went with last time. I don't think Lindstrom was playing. I can't remember though. But this is kind of roughly what I think they would go with anyway, to be honest with you. Obviously, Gay, Garner in there, Better obviously up front, Harrison on the left hand side, Ashley Young on the left back, obviously Bramthwaite, Tarkovsky. Yeah. This probably kind of looks like what I would think that they would go with. And then obviously this is my 11. This is my 11. Changed it around a little piece, not too much. More midfield than anything else. Obviously back five, kind of the same as you probably would think. I've only put Kwanzaa there because I don't know really the situation with Bradley. Like, is he fit enough to start, kind of thing? I don't think he would be, but that might change. So you can put Bradley there for the sake of it. Midfield is where I've changed it. You guys already know my views on Gravenberch recently. I've said it 100 times. He needs to be, dropped from the squad, from the 11 anyway. I just don't see how you can keep playing and you're not even giving anybody else a chance. Do you get what I'm trying? Like, no one. Like, so what we're saying is the midfield must be shit in depth, then, boy, because man ain't giving nobody any game time. Nobody gets to play in that midfield kind of thing. So, like, Gravenberch can keep stinking up the whole place and he's still there. Again, the manager's telling you what you guys don't want to hear, but, it is what it is. I've just gone with Endo in there. I said, you know what? Let's just put Endo in there alongside Curtis Jones. You got someone who can keep the ball really, really well. You got someone in there who can do all the doggy work kind of thing. Obviously, Curtis Jones can kind of do it as well, but you're putting Endo in there for that very reason. It's a Merseyside derby. We're at home, so you can have that kind of emphasis in there. And Endo will be pretty decent if we need someone to just drop in to that centre-back slot and then almost potentially form a back three. And then you can have your fullbacks in Robertson and Kwanzaa or Bradley pushing up on that side. And then I'll go with McAllister in the 10. A lot of people keep telling me McAllister should be a number 10. Okay, let's see what he looks like in the number 10. I'll be very intrigued to see what that looks like. Very, very intrigued. I almost feel though, when he's playing for Argentina, again, this is what I'm saying about roles. He gets licensed though to, like, people say, oh yeah, but he's always popping up. Yeah, I feel like he gets I have no idea, by the way. I'm just guessing. But I feel like he gets the license to be able to do what he does, which is he can roam forward and then, do his thing kind of thing. You always see him appearing in the box. Whereas at Liverpool, he's not the one to do that. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got Szoboszlai, you've got other players in the team. Like even Curtis, like I feel like Curtis Jones will do that role and he gets given the license to do that. But for some reason, McAllister doesn't. He kind of gets told, nah, just chill. Do you know what I mean? Like in the midfield kind of area, we need you, in there. So maybe if you swap that, maybe we can see a better McAllister. Really, for me, I feel like he's been all right. Like I feel like people have madly over-exaggerated how good he actually has been or actually is. But yeah, he's been all right. Do you know what I mean? Like he ain't been stinky or nothing. But yeah, just been average for me. Even this whole season, I feel like, yeah, like he's been like a 6 or a 7, if I'm being honest, this season, which is calm. Like to keep a consistency of that, that's very, very difficult to do, man. Obviously up front, I've gone with Salah on one side, Gakpo on the other. Hopefully Gakpo's finally now, he must be back fit. And strikers, I'll be honest, I couldn't think of anybody else. Like I couldn't think of who would I even put up front. I just went with Diaz, but you can pick whoever you want. Do you know what I mean? Let me know in the comment section what striker you want. I don't care. You can pick Diaz, you can pick Nunez, you can pick Jota. I just couldn't pick between the three. It was the best of the bad bunch, is the way I kind of looked at that one. So it was what it was. Obviously, you've got the table here. Arsenal obviously winning last night against Fulham. Made hard work of it, though. Made real hard work of it. But so obviously, we're only 9 points ahead of them now. Of course, we can go back to 12 with a victory. Yeah, which I think we should be getting. I feel like we should be winning this game. What was more interesting, actually, to be fair, was actually looking at the where Nottingham Forest are, man. I was like, right, Forest only really 4 points off Arsenal. You know what I mean? And then they got a bit of a lead over Chelsea, like and Manchester City. Is a bit, hey, do you know what I mean? Like it was a bit crazy when I was looking at it. Still, big up Forest, man. Every single time, big up Forest, man. You guys are doing your thing. But yeah, in terms of score prediction, I'm gonna go 1-0 Liverpool. I said it yesterday, the other day on ENDZ stream. So yeah, I'm gonna go 1-0 Liverpool. I feel like, yeah, that's kind of what it would be. I feel like it's gonna be one. I don't feel like it's gonna be a high scoring game like that. Everton don't keep clean sheets. To be fair, we don't. You know what? I'm going to change it to 2-1. No. Yeah, 2-1. I'm going to change it to 2-1. I'm going to change it to 2-1. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game, man. Like, I would love to know how Liverpool come back, because really and truly, we've not actually had a rest. Because when you think about it, most of our players play international football, so we've not really had a rest. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. But I'm going to go 2-1. Don't know about goal scorers, man. Just whoever you want to score the goals. But let me know your predicted lineups, people. Let me know what you think about my lineup as well. And yeah, let me know what your score prediction is. I will be back after the game for the match reaction. So make sure you stay tuned, man. Stay locked in, and I'll catch you guys soon, man. Peace.